What's going on, FG fam? Welcome to opening day of season number 5 here in the Miami Marlins franchise. It is 2025 and we're on the road at Nationals Park for game 1 of this season. Make sure you drop a like, comment down below, and make sure you hit that sub button if you happen to be new to the channel. For all things franchise mode, that is what we do here. Walker Buehler will be the starting pitcher for the Nats. 19-6 last year with a 2.38 ERA and .94 whip, so we got to watch out. Buehler has always been a good pitcher, even with his Dodger days, and Charlie Aiken will be our leadoff hitter. A 3-2 count, and he takes strike 3 up in the zone. He does not like the call, but that's just too bad. Here's the former National, Juan Soto. What'll he do in his first at-bat as a Miami Marlin? He'll rope one out to left center field. It is out of here. Juan Soto feeling comfortable at Nationals Park. And there's a welcome home for you. A home run off Walker Buehler. He makes it a 1-0 game. Then the walk of Trey Turner by Luis Severino in his first start as a Marlin. He then gives up this long ball out to right field to Dom Smith. We know the Nationals definitely have some firepower. In fact, every single team in the NL East has some firepower. It's going to be rough goings this year if our pitchers cannot get the job done, as Bobby Bradley strikes out in the second inning. That would be Walker Buehler's 4th strikeout of the season. Here's another new Marlin, Spencer Torkelson. And his first at-bat as a Marlin is also a strikeout. Here's Gleyber Torres up at the plate in the top of the 4th inning, and Gleyber looking to hit a Gley bomb already in the first game of the season, and Gleyber takes it 409 feet for a solo shot. We're all tied up at 2. Here's Hunter Renfroe off of Severino. He gets a base hit, and we'll see if that'll start any trouble in the bottom of this 5th inning. 1 on for Chad De La Guerra, and look at the glove flashing the letter over at third, and that is a nice throw. Nice catch. At third base. Here is a hit down the first baseline. Can't make the play. Bobby Bradley laying out to try to make the play, but it's 2 on, 2 out for Trey Turner, who hits one down the third baseline. And this throw over to first is not going to get Trey Turner. He just took way too long to throw it. What are you doing, Torque? Flashing the leather, but then making mistakes. But it's okay, because it doesn't end up hurting the squad, as that one is roped into left for the final out of the inning. So, Jameson Taillon relegated to long relief, I guess. I don't know. Coming in the top of the 7th inning, he gets the strikeout here of Tyler Stevenson. The out is confirmed at first base, and in comes Michael McHugh, the 6-foot, 172-pound user prospect, only 23 years old. We're hoping he can become a very reliable bullpen arm, but it's not going to happen if he's going to give up bombs like this out to left field. It is gone. Hunter Renfroe made that one go-go, 405 feet. Here's one going to the gap. That one's going to get all the way to the wall and score another Washington run. It's 4-2. So with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, in comes Randy Dobnak, who had a very good year last year. 2.53 ERA, 117 whip. He was 12-2 somehow. Here's Dom Smith up at the plate. He had a home run earlier, but this one grounded onto second, thrown onto first, and it is a misfire by Gleyber Torres. It's going to give up the 5th Washington run of the game. So, even though it should have been the end of the inning, here comes Josh Bell, and that one is thrown onto first to end the 7th inning. But it's a 5-2 lead for Washington, and in comes Reyes Moranta. He had a 6.94 ERA last year. Didn't go very well for him, and pinch hitting for Randy Dobnak is J.J. Bleday, who takes ball 4 way up from Moranta, and he will take first base for Mike Trout, who hits one hard out to left. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Goodbye. Mike Trout, 361 feet. And there we go. Some of the players hitting home runs in this very first game of the season. Very strong. Here's Jonathan Hernandez coming in to pitch against Renfroe, and no home run this time. That'll end the 8th inning. So last-ditch opportunity here for the Marlins. They got 4 runs on 4 hits, trying to catch up to the Washington Nationals here. Giovanni Gallegos coming in. He was 42 of 50 on save opportunities last season, facing Gleyber Torres, and this one is hit hard. Gleyber, it is caught at the warning track. Thought maybe he might have had his second homer of the day. Here's Javi Baez, and he goes down swinging. So 2 gone in the top of the 9th, and Bobby Bradley is our last chance, and that one is grounded into the shift of a deep second base. So that'll be done, and this game is over. The Marlins lose on opening day in Washington to Josh Bell, Raimel Tapia, Hunter Renfroe, Dom Smith, and the Washington Nationals. A 5-4 game. That 7th inning just kind of killed us. It was Michael McHugh. Sorry, got to blame you on this one, Mikey. If you're listening, let me know in the comments section on how you're going to bounce back from this game. So Juan Soto, good to see him hit a home run in his first at-bat as a Marlin against his old team, though. And here we have a 1-0 game in the top of the 10th. We're not going to play that one. Marlins get the win, 3-0. So there we go. We do end up taking the series 2-1, and we move towards the Atlanta Braves series. They have a 4-2 lead in the top of the 9th with Luke Jackson trying to close us out, and we just kind of let it happen. I can't get in every single moment. This is how we're going to speed through seasons, but I can't go into every single moment of the season. It would take way too long. But here's Luke Jackson trying to shut us down again. We actually have an opportunity in this one. Only 1 run down. It is Juan Soto hitting this one out to right, and it is gone. A 2-run shot from Soto. He already has 3 home runs on the season, and that one gives us a lead. So Ryan Muller is going to come in to try to close it out. He's 1 for 1 in save opportunities so far. He hasn't really had a ton of opportunities. It's early in the season yet. Here's Ozzie Albies, and this one to the corner. It'll ding off the foul pole, and it's gone. Ozzie Albies gets a little lucky there, hits the foul pole. It is gone, and now J.J. Bleday is trusted as a pinch hitter once again, but this time he goes down swinging with the runner on second base. And we've got to leave it up to the final batter here, Charlie Aiken. And Aiken taking this one out to center, but it is caught. So we're through the top of the 10th. Braves will have an opportunity to win it in the bottom half of the inning. Garrett Crochet is the one we're entrusting to shut them down, though. He also has a save this season, oddly enough. Ronald Acuna at the plate, and there's a wild pitch from Crochet. That's going to put a runner on third. So Acuna is going to draw a walk on a low inside changeup. That'll bring up Ozuna, who barely taps one over to the shortstop, and Baez will make the throw to first. However, with 1 gone, there's 2 in scoring position. This one is taken out to left center field, and it is caught. They're going to attempt the tag up. The throw is not even close, and the Atlanta Braves are going to get this win. Freddie Freeman scoring the winning run, and the Braves will celebrate here at Truist Park with a victory, a late-game victory. They almost blew the game, but it ends up being a Marlins L. Daniel Norris comes in, gets the win. Ozzie Albies, player of the game. Of course, without him, this game doesn't even get to where it got to in extra innings. So we continue moving on. Another Braves game. This time we got a lead, trying to close this one out. We're going to sim through it, and the Braves end up winning. So another blown game by Muller. He is not having a successful start to his season. It started out okay on his first try, but it's been getting worse. The Marlins win 10-1 against the Nats there. Then we got an 8-3 game in which we are losing, so we're going to sim that one. That's 8-5. Early going so far this season has not been great. Now taking on the New York Mets. Now, we saw their roster. It looks incredible. We actually got one win against them thus far in this 4-game set. This one right here would be to tie the series at 2 apiece, and we do get that done. So a nice little 4-game split in the middle of the April month of the season. Then in the top of the 9th, the Reds will beat us 5-4. Max Meyer coming back from injury. That's good. We need him back. Richie Hawkins will be out for a couple of days, and then he comes right back, so no big problem there. We do drop 2 out of 3 to the Reds and then take on the in-state rival Tampa Bay Rays. Jonathan Hernandez is on the mound in the bottom of the 9th with 2 away, trying to get us to extra innings, but he's got to face J-Ram, Jose Ramirez. We know he's a dangerous guy. Here's a throw on to second, and it is safe. There's a stolen base. Arozarena is on deck. Here's a flip over to first, and that will get Ramirez to get us into extra innings. Brett Martin will be the pitcher for the Rays to start off extras. Tyler Stevenson up at the plate. He hits a ground ball. Nice diving stop right there, but it's not going to stop anybody from reaching base. We got runners on the corners with nobody away for Torkelson. Look at this diving stop. There's the tag on this guy running to second base, and then they get Torkelson out at first. No way. That brings up might be worthy and unworthy, as there is a really nice web gem out in right field. So Hernandez able to get the strikeout there in the bottom of the 10th. Now facing David Dahl. There's a ground ball and thrown on to first to end the 10th inning. We go to the 11th. Juan Soto gets way under the pitch with a runner on first. We really needed him to come through in that spot. So we get to the bottom half of the 11th inning, and here's a big hit off of Hernandez. It's going back. That is actually caught out there in right field, but look at this. The tag to third, the tag to home, and the winning run comes home for the Tampa Bay Rays. David Dahl is able to make it all the way from second to home off of that catch out in right. It's almost like a lose-lose situation. If the ball gets let go, there's no way we're stopping him, and there's a catch, and we still couldn't stop him from scoring the winning run. So a big win for the Tampa Bay Rays, 2-1. And we take another L. We start off the season at 8-10 after splitting with the Rays, and then we go back home to take on the Colorado Rockies, who are here trying to steal a win from us in the top of this 9th inning. We have got to hold this thing down. Garrett Crochet on the mound, and he's able to finish it off and get the strikeout of Ben Gamel for the 3-2 win. Javi Baez likes it. The whole team is loving it. They're going to go to Hooters and celebrate afterwards, and Nicholas Boucher is your player of the game. Michael Toglia hit a home run for the Colorado Rockies, a 2-run shot, which got them in that position in the first place. So another situation here against the Rockies. We're up 4-3, but Ryan Muller is in a great deal of trouble with nobody out in the 9th inning here, trying to close this thing out. It is looking rough right now for Muller, and he throws another walk right there, and then a base hit into right field, and that's going to bring a runner home. Brings another runner home, safe at the plate, and the Rockies take a lead in the 9th inning. Here's Trevor Story, and he hits a 3-run, no-doubt bomb into the water fountain in left field. So Ryan Muller just has been the story of blown saves in this episode. He would go on to complete this blown save, as we could not score 4 or 5 runs in the bottom half of the 9th inning. And if you look at the notable players for Colorado, look, it's all 0 for 1. I don't know what that glitch is, MLB The Show, but please do better. There we get a win over the Rockies 5-4. We get a win in Sim. We get a big blowout win over the Reds. So we go on a bit of a win streak after that horrid performance against Colorado to blow the lead. And that takes us all the way into May. We have a situation against the Reds that we don't go into, and the Reds end up coming back and beating us again with Muller on the mound. We really need to see more out of Ryan Muller. So looking at the early season stats, Mike Trout has 6 home runs already. He's playing really well. Juan Soto's got 8, and he's batting .425. Unbelievable. What a signing that was, right? Spencer Torkelson's hitting .373. Another guy who's out here killing it that we picked up. So a lot of these pickups have been working out early in the season, and that definitely helps. We need these guys to play really well. Might be Worthy hasn't played too much, but he hasn't been playing too well when he has played. Jarrett Trout has played very well when he has played. Looking at the pitching, Jesus Luzardo off to a really good start with a 1.49 ERA. He's playing extremely good. Then we have Quinn Priester at a 2.51. We got Max Meyer, who always starts every season off really well. He's got a 1.08 ERA right now. Taylor Rogers had a great season last year. This year, it's not going so well. Garrett Crochet, not going so well for him. Now, AAA has indeed started, so we'll take a look at how they're doing. Peter Welch has hit 4 home runs already, 3 for Miguel Geraldo, who's also batting over 300. He's playing really, really well for a third baseman. Love to see that. Xavier Marchant, 319 for him. Some of these guys are really kicking some ass. Jake Fishman is pitching really well. Joe Hagan is pitching really well in AAA right now. Ryan Muller better watch out because Hagan definitely has the potential to take his closing spot later in the season if he's still not playing well. And right now, we're 13-12, which puts us 6.5 games back of the Mets. The Mets have been kicking absolute ass this season. And, you know, I mean, in some cases you love to see it because a lot of times when they build these really nice teams, it just doesn't work out for the Metsies. So good to see it actually working out. But in this case, in this series, as they are our main competitor, screw the Mets. But we look into the AL, the Twins, top wildcard team at 17-7. The Jumbo Shrimp right now, who have begun their season, are 2 games behind the division lead. So next episode, we'll get through this May month, see what's up with it before we get into the draft episode, which will be the one after that. I appreciate all of you guys for checking this episode out. If you're excited for the next one, please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. For the love of franchise content, that is what we do here. Check out the description below for links to the Discord and my Twitch channel. Come hang out with us outside of just YouTube and be more of a part of this great community that we're building here at Franchise Gaming. If you want to see more franchise, just click right here to see some more franchise. I feel too bad somehow.